Hi, everybody. It is Dr. Kathy, and it is December 8th. It's a wonderful experience to be here with all of you. Let us now move into our heart source. For those of you who know the heart source, all you have to do is say heart source. For those of you unfamiliar with the heart source, bring your attention to the front of your heart chakra. Here, let me move this down just a little bit. To the heart chakra and go deep within. And now you're leaving part of your sense of self in here and come out, go around to the back and go into the back of your heart chakra. Somebody's a little bit too low and you're missing the back of the heart chakra. And that could be either somebody that is live or it could be somebody who's watching this. Because remember, I always do it with no time in a sense. There you go. Whoever it is, go deep within the back of your heart chakra. It'll be like moving through a hallway, an alleyway, a tunnel. And if you keep going, you will step right into this amazing room, which is your sacred space. There we go. I think everybody's there. And now, again, awareness is staying back there, but move back out and go into the front of your third eye. And just for fun, ask to be shown the violet flame. And you can either see it, you might sense it, feel it, even if you don't have any sense of it at all, know that it is there. We found out in the book Hidden Structures that the violet flame was residing at the back of the front of the third eye. And it's always available. And we're going to activate it in a little bit. Now, a beam of energy from the heart chakra to the third eye. Just see it, ask for it, intend it. Those of you who have not experienced this before, sometimes you feel an electrical charge when the two are connected. I still feel a little something, even though it's there. And now straight up to the center of the universe. It knows where to go. You don't have to worry. And we're keeping it at that point too. And now straight down, all the way down to the center of the earth. And you are centered and grounded now. You're grounded above and below. Seems strange to say grounded above, doesn't it? Good. And now Michael's sword. Those of you who have Michael's sword, you simply need to say, I am the sword, and it just expands. Your energy you are, I guess I should say, Michael's sword. For those of you who don't have Michael's sword, extend your dominant hand outward. Mine's my right. Dominant hand outward. Call upon Michael the Archangel. Ask him if you may have his sword. The answer is always yes. He says not always. If somebody works on the dark side, he doesn't give it to them. But that's not for any of you. And he will place it in the palm of your hand. You'll feel the hilt. Even I do. I always ask again, and I can close it up. My sword fits right here. Bring the hilt to the front of your heart. And now bring the energy of the sword into your heart. It will expand throughout your entire energy field. It expands so much, and you are the sword so much that no matter where you walk, as big as your aura is, you are transmuting low vibration energy. So if you walk into a room that you know there's been an argument or there's tension, and you simply say, I am the sword. And your energy field as you walk in will transmute all tension and wherever it is that you walk. Okay, and now, violet flame. Surround each layer of my aura, all 7 layers. So that's another transmutation of energy for energy coming into you. Michael's sword can also transmute energy coming into you, and you can use it to transmute energy wherever you are. And now let us go ahead and form our healing lecture room. There is a floor of light below you, a canopy of light above you. There are pillars of light in each corner. And by the way, you is plural. This is all of us. Whoever is watching this, even if it's somebody who ran across it on an old YouTube thing in 100 years, they're actually watching this and they are included as we're working in a space of no time. And there are the pillars of light in each corner and angelic realms. I'm asking for the angelic realms that wish to come and be with us. You can ask for a particular band if you want to ask for Archangel Michael's band for protection, Archangel Raphael's band for healing, all different kinds. But in this case, I'm just asking whoever is needed, please come. And they know, and they're surrounding our healing lecture room from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar. And just so you know, the healing lecture room is an adaptation of what I learned in the Melchizedek method years ago. There we go. There is also a central pillar in the room. It is infinite in size, just as our healing lecture room, and coming in are all manner of wonderful beings who are marching in to join us and will be in the central pillar. And if you watched Harry Potter's movies, when the family moved into what looked like this little tent and you go in and it's multi-storied and stuff, that's like our central pillar. And you may see, sense, or feel different beings come in than I do. And I'm just going to tell you who I get pretty much the same ones all the time. And Yeshua is coming in and he walks in with Buddha and they're usually chatting and waving and laughing and having a wonderful time. Kuan Yin, Mother Mary of Magdala. That's interesting. Lazarus. For those of you who don't know, I was a Catholic sister for 20 years. I'm very well versed in Christian theology from the Catholic standpoint. Kuan Yin is coming in, and I think that's Dwa Kul. And Amma overlights it all. And my cousin Peggy, the one who just passed over, she came in to wave at me, but she's going to go. She wasn't going to go into the central pillar, but somebody said, come on. So she's coming, which is fun to see her. There we go. And there you are. And we are going to begin our healing by saying, chakras spin as fast as is safe for me. And I want you, as they are spinning, your healing team is managing the chakras into their safety, is I want you to breathe in from above and below, bringing that energy into you, into your heart. And when you exhale, intentionally exhale congested energy that's being released by the spinning of the chakras. So some deep breaths and exhale. And another deep breath, bringing the energy. And when you exhale, see that energy going through every chakra and blowing out congestion. You don't have to know what it is. It just comes. Your aura expands when you do this because the lighter you are, the less congested energy you have, the more expansive your aura is, the higher your vibration. Good. And let's go ahead and ask Amma. Amma, please, our heart source, please expand to the outer reaches of the seventh layer of my aura. Or if your aura is smaller, to the tips of my fingertips when I extend my hands outward. So you're totally protected. Good. And now we're going to begin the healing part. And out of the central pillar steps Hilarion, who is the Chohan of the fifth ray of healing, the green ray. And Yeshua has stepped outward also. Now I'm getting that some of you are having the experience, if you notice, you're having the experience of one or more family members that are stepping out to assist in your healing and familial healing. The first thing we're going to do in the healing ceremony is I want you first ask your healing team to be with you. For those of you who are new to the healing team, consists of your body soul, which is the soul of your body. You are the soul borrowing the body. Your body soul takes care of all the stuff that's going on with your body, your respiration and your heart and your nerves and digestion and movement of the lymph and the cellular repair, all of this stuff that's going on. The healing team consists of your body soul, your encodement team, your soul healing team, your soul self, which is what Amma calls, what many call the higher self. And she doesn't use the term higher self because in this planet, on this planet where we are, people see higher as being better than, hierarchical. And she says your higher self is not better than who you are. You are of your higher self. Just as when you separated in a way from the oneness, you are of the oneness, you are of God, a different consciousness that is exploring life. Did I leave somebody out? Soul healing team, did I mention that? And then others of you have different people that come and work with you. Some of you have special people that you always call upon on healing. And so they're there now from your heart source. Set your intention for your healing, not everybody else's, not anyone else's, just your healing right now. And Hilarion is telling me you forgot to ask them to sit down on the green jade chair of healing. So there is a green jade chair of healing right behind you, and have a seat. And if you haven't finished with your intention for yourself, and it can be anything, there you go. And now gathered around you are all manner of members of your healing team and others that are being called in by your healing team. And remember just to double check to be sure you're in your heart source. And now what is coming into you are what I call vibrations of love. It's light energy, vibrations of love that are needed to balance particular parts of your body. And I'm seeing or hearing, or they're telling me, my healing guides are saying right now there are in some of you vibrations of love matching what you need for healing in the respiratory area. Now in the cardiovascular area. This next thing in body talk, we call it vivaxis. It's positioning. And they are now sending in some energy and some beings who are experts at positioning your body, your organs in the right place. And we have one of our members that is struggling with a hernia right now, and they're going to help you. They said you'll still need surgery, but they're going to help you in repositioning the organs and to help repair as much as possible the tear. But there's something you're supposed to learn through the surgery. I don't know what. If you want to argue with God about that, you can, or really your soul self. Sometimes they give in. But I get it won't work. I said, no, she's supposed to learn patience, and she's doing a great job doing it right now. But they will do some work now to help reposition the parts of your body that pop out where they're not supposed to be popping out. There you go. We're now bringing in energy. This is to bring your body chemistry into balance. And when we balance body chemistry, when we do it the body talk way, which is what I am very adept in, body talk and encodements, is that we balance microbes that are out of balance. We release toxins from our body. So we're connecting that to the liver because the liver is a great releaser of toxins. We are balancing allergies. So people who have allergies to things which are edible by other people, healing teams, I'm asking for the total balance of that food stuff or drink stuff that is fine for other people so that there is no danger at all. This does not mean you can go off of any medications or try something without knowing first whether or not it is okay, but we'll see what all happens here. I used to be highly allergic to cats and I'm not anymore, so I know it works in some way, but don't risk your life. You may feel a difference. There you go. Okay, there are a lot of people who are having struggles with EMFs, cell phones, internet, computers. There's no way to cut off your EMF receiving of the EMFs because unless you're out in the middle of the desert or in the rainforest or somewhere with no electronics around. We're balancing EMFs in regards to the physical and into the energetic. Okay, now there is an energy that is coming in to balance overgrowth of cells. And those of you who are thinking of people that you know and love that are struggling with an overgrowth of cells, we'll do something with them in just a moment. Now the vibration needed to bring your musculoskeletal system into alignment. And we ask especially healing team for the activation of stem cells, especially in the joints, for people who have been given diagnoses such as arthritis, no matter what kind, people who are having bone against bone in their hips and in their knees, in their vertebra. We ask that you who created us recreate us now into the perfection of your divine blueprint. Okay. Digestive system, there's now something coming in for the digestive system. The cardiovascular system. And what I'm getting in the cardiovascular system right now is that we are having a balance of the electrical impulses in the heart. There we go. And now, if there is anything specific about yourself that I have not mentioned, just ask for that now, and your healing team will provide for you the exact vibration of healing needed for that. And I've seen, and some of y'all that have been here for a while have seen people experience changes in their body immediately, and some of them it takes time over time. We do it a little bit at a time. Good. And now we've been getting lots of instruction in the last few months on different ways to do healing. And you can go back to the healing ceremonies that are on YouTube and listen to that, and they'll take us through different things. And you use those anytime. You can use anything that you hear on these ceremonies for yourself, whether it's encodements or we did the, what did they call it? Funnel of healing one day. And this one is, know that all the energy that you have within you can be amplified and sent to others as well. And it will work with more additional healing for yourself and for others. So those of you who are holding in your mind and your heart people who are pregnant, for instance, we have a nephew coming soon in my family, but mom is having some problems with so far mild preeclampsia. So even though I'm not pregnant, I can ask for that energy to come in and send energy out that's perfect for her. Those of you who have family members or loved ones, it doesn't have to be family, that are struggling with autoimmune disorders. If you ask for that energy to come in, you can use that same energy, asking for the amplification of it. If you do not have that energy coming into you because you didn't need it, you can ask for the energy to come into you so that it goes out through your heart amplified. I hope that made sense. So call around you on a soul level all of those who need healing right now. To give you examples of things you can do, I'm calling my cousins who have just lost their mom. I'm calling for siblings of mine who are struggling with the overgrowth of cells, one who will probably leave the planet due to that, one who's in the middle of chemo, and I'm calling other people that I know of who have asked me. I am calling for the energy to come into me to assist people who are in anxiety, depression, fear, and the word I'm getting is terror. So those are just some examples. You can call that in. Check your heart source. My sense is all of you are in your heart source. You're grounded above and below. Now ask for the highest vibration of energy for healing of yourself and others that your physical self and vibration can handle, so that you may send this out to others. Just let it come in. And now have all of those people and loved ones around you. Deep breaths, bringing energy in above and below. And as a vehicle of love, one of the things Amma tells us is we are the power and presence of God here on this earth. And now send that energy out through all of your chakras to all of those surrounding you. Their healing teams will manage all the different vibrations and bring them in. And yes, for another one in the group who just lost a cousin who seems to be lost, there is energy going out to her, to the cousin, to help her find her way back home. This is for people whose souls get lost a little bit. They get confused after they leave their body. There's a multitude of reasons for that. And sometimes we just need to call them and remind them there's a place to go. There you go. And now I'm going to say a prayer as y'all are doing all of that. Precious Amma and Abba, first we give you thanks that you have been teaching us so much through yourselves and through all of the different people that you have given us, and how to bring healing to ourselves emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and to facilitate that in others. We know that we cannot force anyone to accept healing love, but we do ask that you send all of those that we have in our minds and our hearts right now, including ourselves, the highest vibration of love that we can handle right now. We ask for deep healing and balance in ourselves, family and friends, those that we may not even know, but we have heard about. And if it is not their path for there to be healing, we ask that they be strengthened and healed on an emotional level. And if it's to leave their bodies at some time soon, that they may enjoy your love and come easily home to you. Just breathe deeply. And adding one last part to that prayer, precious God, may we ourselves become even more aware of your love for us. And may we be able to love you even more than how we are now. Thank you. And so it is. So that is our healing. If any of you have any questions on any of the things that I bring in, you can email me. And my email address is Kathy with a C-A-T-H-Y, Chapman, C-H-A-P as in Peter, M-A-N, P-H-D at gmail.com. I don't think I've ever given that out on a video, but there it is. If you need some assistance, have some questions, go ahead and email me. And now, you can stay in the green jade of cheering healing if you want, but we are now transforming this into a lecture room. The vibration of the room is going to change. And imagine you're sitting there like in an auditorium or you're listening, except it's like you're sitting right in front or right there. A few weeks ago, Amma said, "Come sit in my lap." But if you're uncomfortable sitting in my lap, you can just sit wherever you want. So know that as I bring Amma in, she is talking to you and into your heart. Some people like to go into the back of their heart center, into their sacred space, and go somewhere. Whether it's, I know one person that likes to go to planets, I know another that likes the beach. I go to a meadow that has a little big waterfall in it. So wherever it is that's safe for you, it can be your bedroom, your living room. I heard somebody say my bathroom. So wherever. I ask you now to send a beam of energy from your heart to the central pillar. That means we're all connected. And if you would also assist me by sending a beam of energy from your heart to my heart. And the next one you hear will be Amma, the Divine Mother. Dear ones, I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and I am your mother. I carry you within my womb. I continue to enfold you in love there within my womb. There's so much going on up in this world of ours, is there not? Or yours? I have many worlds that I work with, but your world the one you call Earth. And you can even bring it to a closer world in the sense of your family, your country, your state, your province, feelings that you have, your emotional world, your mental world. There is much going on. And yes, there is energy being poured in and upon this planet to help raise the vibration. It is time for things to change. And you may wonder, but why is this happening? And why is this happening? Why is there chaos? Why is there tragedy? Be it violence of any kind. It shows itself, does it not? These are the things that need to be released. And they are the things that you need to assist in releasing. You assist in releasing this by being in your heart source. You assist in releasing by noticing your thoughts, your feelings, your judgments. And whenever you catch yourself doing something of a low vibration level, you go back into your heart and you send love to those that you are aiming your words and your thoughts at. It is time. And I've said this over the months of late. It is time for you to take up the full mantle of why you came here upon this planet. Why did you come? You came to be an instrument of love. You came to know that you yourself are love. Love incarnate. Is that not what I say? Love incarnate. You are from love. You were created in love. You were created in love with joy. And you were incarnate many times. And you were incarnate to learn about love, how to be love, and how to stay in that place of love no matter what is happening around you. It does not matter what happens in your families, in yourself, to your car, as this one experienced, in elections, in anything that happens in this world. Even when you are confused by what is happening, the key is to be within your heart and to be able to send love, to send love to anyone you think about, anyone you hold a judgment to. That includes sending love to yourself. I want to talk more about the energies which are coming into the planet. Where do they come from? Now, we talk about no time occasionally. You were told in this healing ceremony that there is no time in the way the healing was occurring. There is no time in many ways. And one of the ways there is no time is that you, in your future, are here upon this planet in your past, from the future to the past, sending healing love. Most of you listening, most of you, all of you who are live, most of you listening are part of the galactic command. You are what some call starseeds. You come from other dimensions to your past as an incarnation upon this planet, and you and your future self is sending love to everyone upon this planet. And it is not just you. You are the brave ones who said, yes, I will come here upon this planet of duality. I will come here upon this planet that has no idea what it's doing. I will come here upon this planet that is so divided so that I can be an example of love and how to, in the human form, with all of the crazy thoughts and feelings that you have, be instruments of love. There are people here who are very public in that. There was the one you know as Yeshua. There is the one you know as Buddha. You have heard of the Dalai Lama, I think. Any of the Dalai Lamas, their whole being is set to be that love and examples of that love and who is included in that love. Those who follow spiritual traditions originally, they were developed to be examples of love. Doesn't happen a lot now, does it not? But you can be those examples. If you wonder, what is it that I can do? The first is to believe that you are love. Believe that you are love. This one I speak through when I said that. She laughed because she saw from the animated show Peter Pan, and Tinker Bell was dying, and she needed the children to believe, and everyone started saying, I believe, to save her life. Think about, I believe I am love, to save this planet, to save all the people upon this planet who have no idea what true self-love is. I know you are love. The energy feels like you're being pummeled and bashed back and forth. There are people whom you love who are undergoing great painful experiences. There are people you love who are leaving this planet, and you wonder why. Because they're coming back. That's why. They are coming back to assist you on the spiritual level, or they are coming back as one of your grandchildren or great grandchildren to take everything they've learned and to be here as instruments of love. It is time for division to enter. It is time for division to go away. I said time for division to enter in what this one, who's having a difficult time translating me today. It is time for division to end and for you to be instruments of that ending of division. Bring to mind right now someone that you feel divided from. By the way, when I speak of that, I do not mean that you have to take someone who is toxic and be in their energy right now. What I mean is from your heart that you send love and you accept them as they are with no negative thoughts, no negative actions. And in some of the learning you need to do is how to do that and to send love and protect yourself. So bring someone like that to mind. Don't worry, they can't come to you right now. It's their energy. Just bring it to mind. Say heart source, because some of you went out of your heart source when you brought them to mind. Call upon assistance to do this if you need it. If someone literally held a gun to your head, that can be scary and terrifying. be an unusual person if it was not scary or terrifying. We're not asking you to have guns to your head anymore, but we are asking you to recognize that person was created from the same love you were, and ask for assistance for the love that you have to gather together, to be amplified, and now to gently go to that person, surrounding them with love, and call upon your healing team, or Michael the Archangel, to sever all low vibration connections to that individual. And from that individual to you. And now send again love, amplify it. You can talk to their healing teams. Please amplify this love I wish to send to them to the vibration that will help them the most. Yes. It takes just a few minutes to do this, and you can do this with anyone that suddenly pops into your mind who has caused you harm, whether they are in the physical or not in the physical. If everybody upon the planet did this particular healing, imagine the changes which would occur. First of all, there would be change within yourself. That's why we begin these healing ceremonies with you first. Because the more that you are healed and balanced, the more you can hold higher vibrations of love. And the higher vibration of love that you can hold because you are of that vibration, the lower vibration of individual or energy, you are able to surround with love. A metaphor. Here you are as an adult. And let's say you're looking out, on a playground. And you see a first grade bully coming after a 3-year-old. So that bully has a higher vibration of energy, we're going to call physical energy now, than that 3-year-old, correct? So that 3-year-old really can't defend themselves. But a higher vibration of physical energy, as in you, can stop that. The 3-year-old can learn to manage energy for themselves, 3, maybe even 3.5, but cannot handle energy much higher than that. And the same is you for your growth and what you can handle. The higher your spiritual vibration, the higher, let's call it a love quotient if you want. The higher your love quotient, the more love you can send to those who seem to you to be evil without damage to yourself. Because those who you might term evil have had so much happen to them that they may have never become aware that they are love. And by you being fully grounded in your love, and ask daily, even more often than daily, for you to be healed of that which is holding your expansion back. And as you are healed of that, you expand and you can bring in more love and you can ask for more love to come in. And then you can send that love out to someone at the vibration they can handle. The truth is that when there is too much love that comes out at one individual, they can shut down and be scared because it hurts. It hurts. So ask your healing team with their healing team to manage your energy that you send out so that it will have the greatest positive, uplifting, expanding impact upon them. For some people, it will do miracles immediately. For others, it needs the continual, gentle enfolding of healing love. So the miracle occurs gradually. You are integral into the raising of the vibration of those around you and of this planet. As I have said before, be the calm within the storm. If you get panicked, go back to your heart source. Know that we are with you. All of the angels and saints are with you. Call upon them. They will not interfere with your ability to choose freely. Call upon them. If you do not feel like you have enough angelic support, call upon them. Just say, I need more angelic support. Please come. They will come. We are always there. What do I mean by we? Oh, I talk about myself, Amma, and I talk about Abba, and I talk about anyone that you relate to as a god or goddess energy. We are there with you, traveling with you. Spend time daily. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 1 minute, it can be 30 seconds, asking for healing and sending that energy out. Imagine what that would look like with all of these points of light bringing in and calling for healing of themselves and then healing of relationships. And what would change? That is what is needed now. Be not afraid. I go with you always. My love and blessings to you, precious ones. This is Kathy back. And as Amma said, it seems like I was having a little trouble translating her energy. She loves me so much. And sometimes when I struggle and I may get frustrated with myself, do you know what she does? She laughs with joy. She laughs. Think of when those of you who are parents, what did you do when your 1-year-old or your little one was trying to learn to walk and they fell down on the well-diapered bottom and cried? Did you not laugh with joy because you knew what was coming? You at least smiled.
Yeah.
I want to thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. And I want to thank you for joining us here. And I'll be sending out the message. Anybody that is here visiting, if you aren't on the email list, email me and let me know so I can get you on the regular list, okay? And you can invite anybody you want to these. Just ask them to send me, an email or give me their email address and I'll stick them on the list.
Kathy, we love you, and your tailing
Yeah.
is perfect.
Beautiful.
Absolutely divinely perfect.
Thank you so much, Ann. Many blessings to all of you.
You
Happy
too.
holidays
Thank you.
too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.